Who else wants to rumble?
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to like show Harry more once he realized that he was a Horcrux and
The question is, wouldn't Harry...
Wouldn't he try and bring Harry to him?
He does. The question is, wouldn't Voldemort try to bring Harry to him using that window with the mind connection as soon as he knew? Well, he did. That's why he planted the images of Sirius in Harry's mind in an effort to more so Half-Blood Prince. Well, once he realized how the connection could go two ways, he realized that was dangerous, and he didn't want Harry getting in his mind, finding out what his plans were, so he closed it off. Yeah.
Dumbledore says that you can make a living object a Horcrux, except that it's difficult to control the object. And Voldemort's obviously a powerful object. Why would he place something so important in something that he possibly may not be able to control?
The question is, why, if you don't have, obviously, control over another living creature, so why would Voldemort put a piece of his soul inside Harry? Well, we think it was an accident. We think it happened with the mayhem. I mean, Gardner's house was flattened that night. There was mayhem going on. How could a simple blocked curse cause a house to be flattened like that? We think it was an accident.
Okay, it's a theory/question to your theory. After all these books, would Voldemort by any chance like say these are like my plan A, my plan B, my plan C? After the 7th book happens, and you said like this is the last thing, like this last plan, is there like maybe a plan later on in the book to follow up besides the what did you call it, the Horcrux? Like, is there like a series of plans behind this? Because what he learned from...
So I think what you're asking is there a contingency plan on the contingency plan, basically?
Basically, like, is there like a hidden...
Well, see, Voldemort is very arrogant, and when he created these Horcruxes, he had no idea that people were going to find out about them. And it really is kind of a foolproof plan. You know, there's 7 Horcruxes. This is something no one's ever done before, so he has ensured his immortality in a way, but now that he's found out, the immortality is basically gone. The other had to die also. I'm dying here. And so she wanted to know if maybe the reason that Voldemort doesn't want to kill Harry is because he realizes that he'll have to die also. However, if you look to the prophecy, it says that neither can live while the other survives. So it doesn't say that they both have to die at the same time. It basically says that they're mutually exclusive human beings and that they can't coexist without, you know, whether it's a physical death or, you know, just make his life a living, you know what, that type of thing. Neither can live while the other survives. So I don't think it's that interpreted that way.
And he just has all these snake-like qualities. I mean, obviously he's male, he's a semi-human, if you will. But, I mean, being a man requires more than just, like, having a body and stuff. Don't you think there's more soul into it than that? Like, if Harry, like Dumbledore was trying to say, Harry, you're never going to actually reach that point where you're not a man. Like Voldemort is, almost. Kind of, sort of, not really. Maybe, possibly. Don't know where I'm coming from at all.
I don't know. I think
I'm explaining things.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'd love to address what you're saying. I just can't quite. I mean, it's probably our lack of intellectual depth. If you have not asked a question, please put your hand in the air. No. If you have a question, you have to ask one. No, you already asked one.
Just kind of putting together a few of the theories that have been stated already. Now, with the neither one can live while the other survives, I take it as part of living equals death, and as one of them is still remaining on this earth, like through soul, the other one can't truly die because of the connection between them. And blood, like the blood that they stated for the potion, blood is basically life. Like you can't live without it. So the blood from Harry into Voldemort and the soul from Voldemort into Harry basically makes a two-way connection between them that might ultimately lead to their connection in life and death. I don't know, this is just kind of me meshing together theories.
That's deep. they can't both survive because they don't. Harry has part of Voldemort's soul inside of him. Voldemort has part of his own soul inside of Harry, and they swapped blood, and so they're interconnected. I'm just so confused. Like, it sounds smart. Like it sounds like.
One of the prophecy is that neither can live while the other survives. So one has to. Well, living can be either. I mean, there's spiritually, there's physically, there's emotionally. So I don't know what her interpretation of living is. But like I said before, you know, it can make your life a living, you know what, or it could be. One of them has to actually die. And see, what's interesting about Voldemort is the number one thing that he fears is death. And we hear Dumbledore saying, "Tom, there are things far worse than death." many times. So, I'm not entirely sure what death is. I mean, it really depends upon what living is. I don't know. So, I hope that addresses it in some way.
Yeah, what he said. The question is if there really is an incantation to create a Horcrux.